Hey everybody, what is going on? NGS back again for another video. The game you are currently looking at right now is Alan Wake for the PC. I purchased this a couple days ago from the Steam summer sale and, well, your guess is as good as mine. The game looks absolutely fantastic. I'm definitely pleased with the updates that Remedy Entertainment has made for the PC port, and I can't get enough of it. If you haven't picked up Alan Wake yet, definitely pick it up. I know the sale is over, but I still think the game is worth it. I think you could find the game for like 20 bucks, 14 bucks at like Walmart or something. Just shop around and you'll definitely get a good deal for the game and its DLC. Now, moving right along to the topic at hand, I want to talk to you guys about dreaming. Now, this isn't going to be a long, overdone, winded discussion about our dreams the key to the future, or our dreams are unconscious desires manifesting themselves in our sleep. It's not going to really be anything like that. So if you were expecting something on that level of depth, you should click away now. But what I really wanted to do was share with you guys a couple of my more, I'd say, notable / kind of weird dreams. I guess I could say that they are, well, the ones that stuck out more in the bunch. So the first dream in particular kind of needs a bit of explanation beforehand, because it only happens under, well, if several criteria are met. Now, how these dreams usually manifest themselves, usually when I take naps. Now, I know a lot of people out there don't like naps, mainly because of the fact that it screws up their sleeping patterns, but the way I look at it is, if you're tired, you're tired, and if you really have no obligations that you must adhere to, like you have to get up really early the next day so you need sleep, then hey, why not cop a few of these? So, you know, occasionally I would do that, and it was especially beneficial during my first year of college. Naps were your best friends. Power naps right before classes. It was definitely some good juice was recharged to the batteries. I remember I'd come home one day from high school. It was, I believe, the second to last day of senior year, and I was just chilling on the couch, and I really didn't know what I was doing. I just came home, I'm like, I don't really feel like doing anything, so let me be a couch potato. So I got on the couch, turned on the boob tube to Nickelodeon, and what would you guess would be airing? Oh yeah, nothing but SpongeBob and iCarly. Thankfully, it was a marathon of the more classic SpongeBob episodes, so I was able to have a laugh at that. Good stuff, that is. And my eyes got heavy, and the rest, as they say, is history. So then I enter my dream. Now, this is where it kind of gets tricky, so follow it the best you can. I was in a car. I believe it was a black Escalade, and it was me and 3 other guys. I happened to be driving the car, and I remember I had a really, really, really nice goatee going on. A nice goatee, and wearing some really nice shades. So we were driving, right? And I believe one of my co-workers apparently said that we were supposed to rob a bank, and I was like, thinking to myself in the dream, I'm like, what? Rob a bank? What? I don't want to do anything bad. What the hell? But apparently we were stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Something like that. I don't know. And so we stop at a stoplight, and there's this really, really long, barren road, like the road you would see like when you're driving from upstate, like from, I say, like, it's like if you came from upstate and you're used to like the close tightness of the city, and then you go down south and there's these huge open roads that stretches for miles on end, not even seeing a convenience store anywhere. Yeah, that's essentially what it was. So we stopped at a weird stoplight. It was one of those stoplights that isn't the ones that are activated by lights. They're the ones where they actually the little panels of wood flick up and say go. So we stopped there, and suddenly I hear something. It sounded like God was talking to us, and it became more clearer as it continued, and it was, "Are you ready, kids?" And I'm like, the hell? And then suddenly, out of nowhere, this one ginger kid comes up to the window of the car and yells, "Aye, aye, Captain," into one of my coworkers' faces. And then you hear this God voice again saying, "I can't hear you." And he says, "Aye, aye, Captain." We all said at the same time, "Oh," and then the car exploded and I woke up. I don't know if we really even continued that dream or accomplished our goal, but God freaking damn. This is the kind of dream that I classify as the outside world, where things that are happening outside your psyche are in some way, shape, or form happening in your dream simultaneously. Now, the next story I want to share with you guys, again, is also kind of convoluted, so try to keep up. This one, apparently, it exists, I guess, in the same continuity of, like, my life, so there's nothing drastic. I don't have superpowers, any of that crazy stuff that you know is a dream. It seemed plausible Until I found out that I was in my final year of college and I was completing my degree when I was only 19. So I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, nothing in my house was different at all. I didn't seem smarter at all. It just didn't seem like one of those alternate universe things. So I said, okay, let's go with it. I was in an On the Run. And for those of you guys who don't know what On the Run is, it's essentially like a gas station convenience store. It's one of the bigger chains though that people know about. So I walk into this On the Run and I head over to the coffee section because I believe it was like around 7 a.m. in the morning. I meet this female there. This is where it kind of gets weird. Apparently I had met her before and she went to my college and we were classmates. So we started talking and catching up and all that junk, and they had Blu-rays by the coffee section. So like I said, bear with me. We started talking about some of the movies, and they had like some really nice steel books, and you know, we started to kind of, you know, and then in a flash of light, the situation, the scenery, everything was gone. So then I am now sitting in my dad's car and we are driving down the street that we take to get to our house, and my mom comes up on the GPS. There's video calling apparently within the next year or so through your cars, and she's talking about this one woman who's at our house, and she says she's waiting for me, and my mom says that I don't want you hanging out with this girl because she's 30 years old, she's way too old for you, it's illegal. And then I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm 19 years old, there's not anything weird about it. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, am I dating a woman 11 years older than me? We pull into the house, and then my mom is there just standing there with this look on her face like, and I'm like, Mom, what do you want me to do? And so this female is waiting, and she's right outside her car, and we were apparently supposed to go out for dinner or something. And she runs to me, and she hugs me, and she seems sad, and I'm like, what's going on? Honestly, guys, hot damn, she was freaking fine. 30 years old, and she looked like she was like early 20s. I mean, she looked good. She was like my ideal woman. And the dream ended with my sister getting into her car and driving off to Canada or something, and Nugget was doing something, and my brother told me, he's like, Chris, Nugget's doing something. I'm like, huh? And that's where the dream ended. I woke up and I was like, God damn it, I want to see the end of that dream to see what happens, because maybe it might be a look into the future. Maybe cars do get GPSs. Maybe I do meet my future wife. I don't know. But goddamn, was it a crazy dream. And those are all the dreams I'm going to share with you guys today. I know some of you guys are going to think I'm a complete creeper or a weirdo about it, but I felt good about it either way. If people make fun of me for it, or people just generally get a kick out of this, then I guess my job is done. I've made you smile or laugh at my stupidity. Make sure to post your comments and video responses on what kind of crazy dreams you have had before, and don't be afraid to be as specific as possible. And even if you think your dream is going to be the stupidest out of the bunch, don't worry, there will always be one worse. I'm NGS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace.